Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your January 2020 mid-month general readings. So we are looking at the last half of January. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to newcomers and welcome back to followers and subscribers. Thank you so much for all that you do in support of this channel. I hope everyone is continuing to have a wonderful new beginning to this brand new year in front of us. So this reading is for the fire sign of Aries, our Rams, for the last half of January 2020. That's for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising, if your Venus is in Aries, or if you are cross-watching for an Aries as well. But as many of you know, general readings always resonate a little differently. If this message doesn't resonate for you, it's not for you. But if you know your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, watch those as well. It can be helpful and provide additional clarification into what's going on in your life. And if any of you are interested in reaching out for a personal one-on-one reading with me, or as a gift for friends, family, and loved ones, just click on the description link below where you will see more information and contact details, my email address. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all the main areas of life. And I can usually respond to initial inquiries within the same day or the first 24 hours. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 or even 7 days a week. It's all that I do. So I'm pretty diligent at getting readings set up and scheduled in as quick and timely a fashion as possible. So email me if you're interested and we'll go from there. Okay, Aries, let's move right into this reading and see what the last half of January 2020 has in store for you. For those of you who need to know, I am using the Gilded Tarot. All right, Aries, we begin with the Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands, followed by the Magician. From the bottom of the deck, overall energy and focus is the Six of Wands. So overall energy, overall focus for the last half of January is the Six of Wands, which is victory and triumph after a struggle, after a challenge, public recognition, being acknowledged for your efforts, perhaps winning an award, being given an award, a raise, a bonus, some kind of acknowledgement of some kind. Definitely a time of high visibility and people kind of seeing you as a very successful person, which they often do with Aries. And victory, you've triumphed over something, or you're definitely working towards that. And it looks like something, Aries, that you've been struggling with for quite some time, or having to shoulder, kind of a burden you've had to shoulder for quite some time that has something to do with your home and family. It might not be the people itself because it's represented by the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. I'm feeling kind of an instinct to read them. I mean, I look at cards, I read them in regards to how they are all connected and what cards are laying next to each other. And I'm feeling this Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Wands together. So Ten of Pentacles represents long-term stability in the physical structure of our life. That's basically what Pentacles represents. It's the energy of Earth. So it's often about the things in our life that makes us feel stable, structured, solid, safe, secure, particularly the physical structure. So it can be financial and material possessions, which includes, money, finance, property, real estate, assets, job, etc. Long-term stable relationships and marriages, the things in our life that make us feel secure and the efforts we put into acquiring those things. So the Ten of Pentacles is long-term rooted stability and security, and it has a particular connection to home and family. It can represent family money, family home, family business, family estate, sometimes inheritance issues as well. Now next to it we have the Ten of Wands. Tens represent cycle completion or fulfillment, something coming full circle as well. So the Ten of Wands can represent a long-held burden coming to an end, or you're just coming to the end of this particular cycle, which can be a cross you've had to bear, something you've been putting a lot of work and effort into a long time, or some kind of burden that you're actually looking up at this place where you're going to be able to lay this burden down and be free of it. stand up and take a deep breath. You're carrying these wands successfully, but you can see they're so heavy this man can't even stand up straight. It can be a card of feeling tired and just overwhelmed and overburdened, etc., in regards to something that has to do with your home and family. And while it may not have anything to do with the people that you regard as your family, it could be the actual property itself, and it could be an inheritance issue. This could also be, the Ten of Pentacles can sometimes represent, paying off your home, or retirement after a long-term career, and you're retiring with quite a nice little package as well. The Six of Wands can represent that as well. Some of you might be, retiring from a job, work, career path of some kind, finishing a long-term project, and you're being acknowledged and recognized for all your hard work and efforts as well. Some of you, in regards to work, this could also represent receiving some kind of promotion and raise and or bonus that also ensures your long-term financial and material stability in some kind of work or career path as well. This can represent also the successful victory in any kind of inheritance or legal issues which have to do with your home, your family, your property, or your business. You are just kind of at the tail end of wrapping it up, and wrapping it up very successfully. But it also looks like you're keeping some of your plans to yourself. Some of you may be planning on selling a home or a property or a business of some kind that has brought you a lot of security and stability, but you feel it's time for it to come to an end. Or perhaps some of you have made the decision to retire, but you're keeping these plans to yourself, because we have the Seven of Wands and the Magician here as well. The Seven of Wands is a card sometimes called the Thief card. It can represent being stolen or exploited. I don't really feel like that's the case here. The Thief card gets a bad rap sometimes. It represents secrecy or things being hidden and covered up. Because there's a goal that you or someone has, there's a goal that you have, but in order to accomplish those goals for the time being, you need to, or you've made the decision to, keep your ideas to yourself, keep your plans to yourself, because you're working on manifesting this successful completion or successful ending or wrapping up or culmination of something. The Magician represents somebody who has worked very hard to get to the position that they're at. The Magician started off as, a student, an apprentice, a page. He didn't know anything. And he's worked very hard for quite a long time. And now he's at a place where he has all the tools, the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience, the perseverance, and the determination to physically manifest whatever he wants into reality. But you're keeping it all kind of undercover, Aries. It looks like you're playing your cards very close to your chest. Now, this could be relationship for some of you, because it does have a connection with home and family and the stability and structure of home and family as well. It's a very beautiful, positive card. And I know with this Ten of Wands that you've been feeling very burdened, I think, or, struggling under something for quite a long time, even though you've been doing it more or less successfully. But you are nearing a successful conclusion of whatever this is. All right, let's pull some final guidance and advice cards, or the higher message from Spirit for you, Aries, for the last half of January 2020. I can't believe it's a brand new year already. We have the World, and right behind that we have the Ten of Cups. Holy cow, Aries, you've got 3 tens here: the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands. So I wanted any additional or final messages from Spirit, higher messages from Spirit. Here we have another card of completion. You have 3 tens, which represent a cycle coming to its closure, its completion, or its fulfillment, coming full circle. And we also have the World, which is a card of major successful completion and preparing for the next phase, the next stage, a new journey in your life. It's the very last major arcana card in the tarot. So successful completion of something and looking forward, preparing for the next start of something. And the card right behind it is the Ten of Cups, which is the happy home card, particularly in an emotional level, because Cups is governed by the element of water, which represents our emotions. The Ten of Cups is can mean it's one of the marriage cards, blessings, childbirth. Maybe some of you are having children, or adoption, or finding out you're pregnant or something of that kind after trying for a long time. I mean, it could be that as well. It could be that some of you maybe have been in a long-term relationship, and after much struggle and decision making, you are making the decision to get married, and the Ten of Cups represents, the successful conclusion of a certain part of your life. I mean, you could always simplistically read these as the ending of those things, but I feel not, because the energy is so beautiful and so positive. So if this is a personal relationship reading, like love and romance or something of that sort, whatever decision you are making, it is leading to it is for, I think, primarily the long-term stability and structure of you, your life, and your home and family life, whatever that means to you. There is a sense of things not ending and going away as much as there is something has come full circle, and it is now transitioning into something else. Again, like a long-term relationship. Maybe you've been with someone for, quite a significant period of time, or at least a good chunk of time, and now you're making the decision to get married. And it would be the same for retirement as well. You are bringing one portion of your life to a closure, but it's because you have other things on the horizon that you are getting ready to do as well. Some of you may in fact be moving and relocating with home and family as well. Perhaps you're selling a family home or business or property, saying goodbye to that and moving forward. But I get this strong sense, Aries, that it's not you by yourself. It's like you have friends, family, a family unit around you, again, whatever that might mean for you. Beautiful, absolutely positive reading. Looks like you're keeping things undercover for the time being, but I think they're going to be coming out quite soon. And I think that there's going to be a variety of people who are going to be celebrating and cheering you on and saying, it's about time. For some of you, I'm getting this message that people are saying, will be saying once this comes out, yes, it's about time. It's been a long time coming. So that must be relevant to some of you out there. Beautiful reading. Okay, Aries, that is your reading for the last half of January 2020. I hope you enjoyed it. It's very positive, kind of punchy, lovely, and almost an anticipatory sort of reading. Again, if any of you are interested in reaching out for a personal one-on-one reading, just click on the description link below for more info and contact details. Of course, you can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you, or as a gift for friends, family, and loved ones as well. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the February 2020 general readings. Until then, as always, I wish you all the very best and a continued beautiful transition into this new year in front of us. And I hope to see you back here again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.